Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos, DIY tutorials, journal videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing this on your favorite platform does help my channel grow and would be truly appreciated. Okay, so this is going to be the last one in this series until, of course, Happy Planner does some more releases, which should be in about 2 minutes. But this is probably going to be the one, no, not probably, let me just tell you right now. With the planners and the stickers, I try to be very methodical, very rational, and just look at it as products. I'm going to tell you that I have absolutely no chill when it comes to the paper products, none whatsoever. So, yeah. Just be prepared. Now, I did do some research, and I will be putting some things on the screen. There is one thing that I actually find quite interesting in the whole, let's call them accessories line. So the accessories in my mind were no washi, none of the post-its or the clips or anything like that. The accessories were either the filler paper, the paper pads, the companion, the dashboards, those things, basically things I'd purchase. If you're into the washi or whatever, cool. I didn't talk about that in this one. I couldn't tell you how many there were. I actually don't own any Happy Planner washi, although I should, because I like the thinness of it. They're the really skinny ones, but I don't own any. And then I will also talk about Happy Notes, and there's some interesting things about that. In fact, let's just start with that. Based on happyplanner.com, there are 21 new Happy Notes that will be released with this spring 2020 release. Now that number is a little off, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Of the 21 Happy Notes, 15 are classic sized and 6 are skinny classic sized. And of them, there are quite a few wrong. Now, wrong in the stickers, wrong in the planners. I mean, I didn't find that interesting. Wrong in these classic Happy Notes. OMG, guys. Oh, they're so pretty. And I didn't even scroll down to see where it's going to be or what kind of paper it is, because my preference is dot grid. It could be lined, it could be blank, it could be purple. I don't even know, but the covers are just so pretty. And then the skinny classics, there's like 2 florals. There is a black floral planner that I thought was just very foreboding, but the black skinny classic Happy Notes, guys, so pretty. I don't know, maybe because it's smaller, maybe because I know there'll only be like 3 dividers, if even that. Maybe no dividers. I don't know that the skinny classic notes have dividers, but it won't be as much black. I thought the cover was gorgeous. Now, I said there was a caveat to the 21. In the mini size, there are 2 wedding ones, but since I didn't talk about any of the wedding or the bloom ones with any of the other releases, I'm not counting them in this. But those are the only 2 minis that I saw. There are no new micro notes. There are no big Happy Notes, at least that's on the website, and they did not make a skinny mini Happy Notes. So they have the skinny classic Happy Notes. It's actually what they started out with, and then they moved to the planner, but they don't have a corresponding skinny mini happy notes. Although it's pretty easy to put together. I will link in the description box below a quick tutorial that I've done earlier or later last year where I used some components that I already have if you're interested in making one of those. So 21 happy notes. To be perfectly honest, I don't need another notebook. I absolutely do not need another notebook. But if I can get my hands on these, yeah, I'm going to add 21 to my arsenal. Maybe even more because, you know, more is more. Now, when it comes to the accessories, and again, with the caveat that it doesn't include any of the washi or the post-its or anything like that, I came up with 59 accessories. And that's broken down into several different components. And again, I will give you a breakdown of the different components and try to correspond some screenshots at the same time. There are 5 accessory packs, and in the accessory pack, there is one big one available, there are 2 minis available, and there is two classic available. I thought it was interesting that there is still no skinny classic accessory pack, but if you've been here on YouTube or a lot in the Facebook groups, you'll know a lot of people are just cutting down the classic to fit the skinny and then just repunching it. So, but there are 5 accessory packs. I think they're all gorgeous. I would love them all. They have 11 block paper pads. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this means because I don't have any of these. Everything I have is filler paper, but I'm assuming that if it's a block paper pad, that it's got glue at the top, and I did make one of those in another video with some off things that I had cut, but it's also punched, so it's not like a tearaway pad where it's just, you know, even on all of the sides, there is punching on one side, so it can be put in your planner. Again, I don't know why it's called a block paper pad, but there are 11. In the block paper pad, there are 3 minis, there are 6 classics, and there are 3 big. Again, no skinny mini, no skinny classic. Thought that was interesting. All of those I thought were really, really pretty and gave me lots of ideas on how I could use it. There is one wet erase dashboard, which makes sense because I think there's tons of like stickers to go with it, but I didn't review any of those, and honestly I'm not interested in the wet erase dashboard either. If you laminate something on a light enough paper, if you laminate some of the filler paper, then it's basically a wet erase dashboard already. They did have just dashboards. So they have the mini dashboard, there's one of them. There actually is a skinny dashboard for the skinny classic, there was one. And then there are 5 classic dashboards. Again, I'm thinking it's classic. I'm assuming unless it's marked big or mini that it's for the classic. I thought it was surprising that there wasn't anything for the big, but I guess if you stagger it high enough, then any of these could be used in the Big Happy Planner because you don't need the thing to stick out on the bottom, you need it to stick out on the top. So, I mean, that kind of makes sense. So there were 7 of those, and I thought those were all really pretty. Now, I talked about this. The Wild Styled was the most neutral planner. I actually wasn't a big fan of the stickers, but any of the Wild Styled accessories, dashboards, accessory packs, paper, I thought was absolutely gorgeous. It's really weird. One of the newer things, because there's 2 new things, there's 3 new things. One of the newer things that I thought was interesting, and I didn't even realize was a thing until Tamika had talked about it in her Tuesday Talks, and I'll link her channel below, is the Planner Companions. Now, in the Planner Companions, it comes with paper and stickers, punched cards, shareables, a charm bracelet, note cards, and a folder. And in the mini, there were 2 of those, and in the classic, there were 5. I didn't see any companions for any other size. Now, I'm interested to see some people get these. I think that was on her list, so she might get it, because I'm interested to see the shareables, the note cards, and the charm bracelet. I don't know. So there were 7 of those, again, only in the mini and the classic size. And I want to say there's probably at least a couple wrong, various things. But I mean, I thought they were pretty. I thought they were interesting. They do offer snap-in envelopes. So it is fit for the classic, but based on the shape of it, I think it also would fit in the skinny classic. I do have a tutorial on how to make one though. So if you're interested in that, check out the description box below. And we'll talk about filler paper, and then we'll talk more about the final thing that I thought was really interesting and at first completely unnecessary, but I've kind of changed my mind on that. Now, the biggest block of releases for these accessories, at least the ones that I looked at, were the filler paper, and there are 23 new filler paper, and that's broken down into 7 classic sized, 6 big size, which I think is fantastic, 2 skinny mini, 5 mini, and 2 skinny classic, and 1 big half sheet. So big half sheet, and that totals out to 23 new fill papers. Now, some of them are duplicates, so you might have it in the mini and the classic and the big. So it's not 23 brand new designs because there are some multiples, but there are 23 total, including all of the different sizes. And again, guys, it's so pretty. There is one where it's like a 4-block and there's a wrong girl on a bike. Okay, I can't tell you the last time I rode a bike, but I want that. I just thought so. Yeah, I just absolutely no chill, guys. Absolutely no chill. And the one thing that I found the most interesting, I guess next to the companion, were the clear planning pages, where basically it's clear dashboards. I know that they have it in the mini and the classic. I'm assuming they also have it in the big. And basically it is, I'm thinking, like a dashboard, like if you've ever had any of their plastic dashboards, it's quite thick, but it's clear, but it also has the outline of the different layouts, and it has both sides, left and right. And what the concept there is you can pre-plan. Now, if you guys have been here for a minute, if you've been here on YouTube for a minute, and you watch various planner people, if you have some wax paper, you've already been doing that. So Happy Planner has jumped on that. Well, you know what? Let's sell people these things where they can pre-plan on something clear so that you can sort of play around on how your stickers are going to be on your layout before you actually stick them down. And quite a number of people do that. Either they pull all their stickers to have them, or they pull all of their stickers and then they use the wax paper to position it and give themselves an idea of how things are going to look. So for that perspective, I'm like, you can go to your grocery store and buy a box of wax paper for like $3 and you're set for life. However, what I was thinking about this morning at the bus stop was that would be ingenious if you take that with your filler paper and make your own Happy Nietzsche style of bullet journal, right? Because now you have all the layouts, because they're mapped out on these clear things. They're lined out. And so if you had a Happy Notes and you didn't want to draw everything out, you could use these as a template. This is how my stickers are going to go. You could even draw the template if you need to see the lines there. And ultimately, you have now the potential to make every single week layout different. You can Frankenplan without having to buy all the different layouts, because now they have these clear plastic things that I think range about $10 or $11. They give you they give you the monthly overview. They give you the dashboard, the vertical, the horizontal. I think that's everything. They give you all of that. Guys, now it is more work. In my own Happy Nietzsche, journey, that's the style that I prefer. I don't want to have the same layout every single week. That's why traditional planners don't work for me. But for you guys, if you are thinking, well, let me try this out, let me try that out. I did talk about this later last year, where on my blog I do have some templates that does the same thing. So if you don't want to get the plastic things, then just go to my website and get the templates, because it's sized for the big and the classic. But I think from a pre-planning perspective, I mean, it is great. It is sturdy. I would think eventually the adhesion on the stickers would make it gummy, but I guess you could just use like alcohol remover and get that off. But from a changing up your layouts, if you don't have that layout, I think that would be fantastic. Fantastic. I was quite surprised. I have to tell you, I was quite surprised by that. Now, I did not look to see what stores that any of these things are going to be in. Both my friend Val and another lady, and I'll have to insert her name here because of course I didn't look before I started filming, had mentioned that in the description of each item it says where it's going to be, and if it doesn't say anything then it's only going to be on Happy Planner. And she had actually brought to my attention that right now those mega ones that I had talked about yesterday, the new 2 mega sticker books, are only going to be on Happy Planner. So hopefully that changes and it does come into a store so that you guys can use your coupons. Okay, now the last thing I'm going to talk about in this is for my own personal purchasing. If I can't get it on Amazon, then my next go-to is Joann's, and that's because I live in Hawaii, and I know for a fact that Joann's, whatever the marked shipping is, whether it's the true $7.99 or sometimes you can get the deal, that's what it's going to be, and that's what it's going to be for everyone. That is not true of Happy Planner, Michaels, and Hobby Lobby. With Happy Planner, I did some testing today, and even if I spend over $100 in product, I don't even get the $9.95 shipping rate. I get the $14.95 shipping rate because they have to expedite it to Hawaii. Okay, I don't shop on Happy Planner because, all right, shipping is shipping. My customers from my Etsy shop pay shipping. I'm not a big fan that I pay different shipping than my mainland friends, but whatever. But Happy Planner does not run sales, and when they do, they're kind of lousy, so I'm never going to buy directly from them. From Michaels, if they have the free shipping or whatever, that does not allow Hawaii and I'm pretty sure Alaska people, and they also jack shipping up there. So and I'll put something on the screen here. So if I buy, I think it was like $60 worth of products, I'm going to pay $25 worth of shipping because I live in Hawaii. Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby, I bought, I put in my cart the exact same things. Basically, it was 4 sticker books. It wasn't running on sale, so okay, that makes sense. Shipping for Hobby Lobby to Hawaii, almost $50. So yeah, if it's not located in Joann's, or if eventually it doesn't pop up on Amazon, because some of them do, then I'm just not going to purchase. And there is nothing that I need that much or desire that much that I'm going to justify that. Because I mean, honestly, I could pay it. I could. I don't want to. I really don't want to. I'm not going to ask my friends. I mean, I don't need anything. So this is more of a give me all the things. But if you guys ever wondered why one of my metrics in my scale was, do I love it so much that I'd buy it from Happy Planner? That's why, because I get charged more for shipping because of where I live. Hobby Lobby, they have the LOL girls. I don't know that they sell them online, but I am never going to buy from them because they charge shipping by the number of items you have and not by the weight, at least here to Hawaii, which is weird, but whatever. I mean, it's their business model, it's their business plan. All right, guys, so like I said, this is going to be the last of the review type of videos. I know this was more of an enabler alert kind of video because all of the things are just so pretty, but I wanted to talk about the number of things that came out, some interesting things, and some things that you guys can be on the lookout. All right, guys, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.